Welcome to DivTech 101, aka Black Mantles. I discuss information technology, also known as IT people. And in this episode today, we're going to be talking about how to level up your tech skills and look at some of the best online platforms of learning something new when it comes to technology. Now, I'm getting into this because I've used these platforms that I'm about to describe, and I'm going to give you my opinion on one that I think would be really, really good to use from the ones that I've chosen, at least out of the three. So this video is basically for people who are in IT who want to learn something new without messing up something in a production environment. That means at work, you don't want to mess with those machines. You don't want to mess with the software. You want to learn something in a contained environment where you're able can then challenge your tech skills. Now, the tech landscape is changing every single day. I mean, it's changing so much to where we are having a very hard time, even alone, just trying to understand and grasp the things that we're seeing and things that we have like going on. So, what does that leave us? That leaves us with skill sets that we need to have when we're going out into the tech market, especially the market out today, because not a lot of people have those skills or want to learn them just at work. Work is not the only place where you can learn a skill set. You can learn it outside the workplace into virtual classrooms, virtual environments. And that's what I want to pass the information on to you today. A lot of these things I've literally had to find out on my own. And I just think it would be very supportive for people to get into these type of platforms here. Now, there's different criteria in choosing a learning platform. You want to look at how much that is going to not only the cost of it, but the quality of the content that's going to be uploaded. Are the people that's uploading the content, are they going to upload quality content? Are there any kind of certifications coming from behind that in terms of their specific platform being accredited in some way? A lot of times you'll see CompTIA or Cisco or different ones like that that are going to be in those type of environments. So what does that leave us? That leaves us with the pricing and that leaves us with the cost. So as we're looking into some of these platforms, I want to go ahead and pull up a couple of them up for you since we were talking about the pricing aspect of this. For example, when you look at Udemy and CBT Nuggets and look at Pluralsight, I've used all three of these platforms before. And personally, I really enjoy using CBT Nuggets because of the structure of the videos and also the labs that you have to go on with it. And that's specifically for cybersecurity if you're looking for that space. But when you're looking in terms of like cost for these, for example, looking at Udemy, you have the Leadership Academy, but you also have the personal plans. And this is all on a personal level, but businesses can buy this as well. So for a personal level on Udemy, seems to run about $21 a month. When you look at CBT Nuggets, this one runs about $60 a month. Now, keep in mind, it includes virtual labs, it includes certification tracks in the end, or an annual fee of about $600. And then, last but not least, you have Pluralsight. And on the Pluralsight side, you have at least on an individual level, $29 a month, but that just gives you the library, the path, the skill assessments. But then there are also interactive courses and exams and projects for about $45 a month. So you have Udemy being the cheapest, Pluralsight being in the middle, and of course, CBT Nuggets being on the higher end of the video spectrum there. Now, with those platforms, when you look at Udemy, you have a variety of different courses, and those courses can be for people who are really well known in the industry. Sometimes some of the people are not, but pretty much anybody can pretty much upload different types of videos onto Udemy itself. But let's take, for example, since we're talking about IT, we want to look at an IT certification track. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to look for the CompTIA for the network and security. So for somebody who's wanting to get into that particular space, they have a class here. And the interesting thing about Udemy is you can pay for the classes on a per class block. So for example, when you look at the CompTIA security, you can buy the whole package for $119 and get the videos in there, or you can go and get the CompTIA Security Plus and certification, the SYO 601 for like $129. You just have to be able to comb through. I've used Jason Dion when I took my CompTIA course. The information really helped me out a lot. There's a lot of different variations of it on here, and you can pick the levels that you want. Now, when you're looking at Pluralsight, Pluralsight's going to be more focused on like IT operations and development, and you can discuss your skill sets and learning paths from that itself. When you look at the courses, they have courses on cybersecurity, especially like governance, risk, and compliance. But if you're, say, for example, going to the GRC space, they have different classes on here. It gives you the time of how long that it takes for you to go through that coursework. And they have courses all through here. I've used this mainly for like an IT operations standpoint before, so it's not bad. It just depends on what you're looking for and what you want to do. Now, with CBT Nuggets, I really enjoy CBT Nuggets a lot. For the one, you have one set price. You go through and you actually determine whether you're going to do a a learning track for like a certification training. So, say for example, if you're going in for the CompTIA Security Plus, it gives you the opportunity to actually watch a couple of videos for free to see if you like it. And as you're going through, it tells you the number of hours of training, the number of skills, number of videos, and the practice sessions. So for each video that shows on CBT Nuggets that you're going through, especially on the cybersecurity side, it shows you the videos you can follow through on, and then you'll take like a 2-question exam afterwards. And that's just to gauge how much that you know. Now, I really enjoy this a lot because it actually shows you a map of where you can actually go from and to, especially during your certification track. Now, there are some walk-alongs where you can then set up a computer. For example, if you're doing the cybersecurity track, you set your own personal computer up, such as like with VirtualBox. It takes you step by step. You can pause the video and move right through it. I really enjoy CBT Nuggets. If you're getting into more cybersecurity, CBT Nuggets will be the way to go. If you're going for more IT operations, you want to just listen, then your Pluralsight is not bad. If you're just getting in and you want something cheap to learn a little bit about security, then I would definitely take a look at the Udemy courses for the Security Plus side. Now, there are more specialized platforms that do go into these spaces, and those platforms, I can tell you, for example, if you're into the coding aspect, you have the Code Academy, you have the Cloud Academy, you have the Cisco Networking Academy. You have those different academies that will take you through those different skill sets and courses. Now, unless you know for sure what you want to do in the IT space, make sure that you first understand the direction that you want to go and what you want to do before you start paying for a monthly fee. Once you start paying that monthly fee, make sure that you have the time carved out of your personal schedule to go through these courses. This is not something that you just want to run through. So when you're looking at this from an overall perspective, have those effective online learning goals. Those are going to be setting clear guidelines, objectives. You're going to engage with people that's in the community so that you can get a better understanding of how this all works. Now, you're going to have the projects, you're going to have the practical exercises, especially in the cybersecurity space. If you're going for the CYSA, or if you're going for the CompTIA Security Plus, you definitely want to take a look at those. So if you don't take anything else from this video, what I want you to definitely take is when you're looking at this, make sure that you go over the different ones from the Udemy, Pluralsight, and the CBT Nuggets. And I encourage you all on this journey to definitely learn as much as you can. If you have any questions and the more information I find out, I'm going to put the videos out there so that you all can see them. But if you have some respectful questions, definitely put them in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you there. So people, like, listen, and subscribe to the channel, DivTech 101, aka Black Mantle. Look forward to bringing more technology content to you all soon.